Urban Greens is an agri-tech company that specializes in making aquaponics and hydroponics farming solutions accessible to urban growers. Aquaponics is a food production system that couples aquaculture, raising aquatic animals such as fish in tanks, with hydroponics, cultivating plants in water, whereby the nutrient-rich aquaculture water is fed to hydroponically grown plants.
A plant doesn't necessarily need soil to grow. What a plant needs is nutrients, light, carbon dioxide. And as long as you provide those things, you don't necessarily need the soil component. So what we do in hydroponics is we add a fertilizer to water, and it's actually the water that then feeds the plants. And in aquaponics, we actually use fish and the waste that the fish generate as a fertilizer to grow plants. We've been selling systems for about a year or so. So we've installed over 33 systems in this first year. And it's actually been quite amazing, like how people have responded to this and how many people that we talk to that actually go like, oh, I've heard about hydroponics, I've heard about aquaponics. I didn't know it was possible in Uganda. So there's actually a lot of interest like that we see from especially the urban market that already have heard about like hydroponics or aquaponics. So far, like the interest has been quite overwhelming. Like, I mean, we're active on social media. We do open day events. Like we've had like videos with like 70, 80,000 views on TikTok. When we do an open day or a training, like we have 100, 200 people that come in and like want to learn more about what we do. So I think Ugandan market is ready for this. I think there's a lot of interest. I can also say like with those first like 33 systems that we've installed, like, yeah, people are interested. And like, so people are looking at how do I grow more on smaller spaces. And the big advantage of what we do is like you don't need chemical pesticides. So what you grow is extremely clean and fresh. And that's also what we're seeing a lot in the market is that people are increasingly getting worried about the use of chemical pesticides and like what it does to their bodies.
To tap into the Uganda market, Peter Husband, the founder of Urban Greens Uganda, notes that they provide services on credit to clients and have established a buyback program that guarantees a route to market for local growers, supporting their income generation.
We de-risk like basically starting with urban farming that is soilless. So what we do as a business, we offer credit. So you can only pay a deposit and then you pay the rest over 6 to 12 months. So that way you already de-risk like buying a system from us. But then we're not just there to provide the hardware. We continue to help you. So we provide quality inputs, seedlings, quality fertilizer, agronomy services. So we visit weekly to make sure that your system is running. And then lastly, we also offer an offtake guarantee. So we actually buy back all the produce that you grow in your system.
The company offers training sessions and ongoing support to help customers manage their systems effectively. Additionally, they operate a demonstration farm where visitors can observe sustainable farming practices in action. The company also produces and sells fresh produce, fish and processed goods such as mixed salads, various pesto varieties and dried fruits. Peter highlights that their solutions are designed to be convenient, sustainable and cost-effective, which many clients find advantageous.
So, I mean, it's like besides the resource efficiency, it's also very labor efficient, right? So once you've installed your system, you put the plants in, you just need to keep an eye on it. So we do once a week we spray with kind of like an organic biological like pest control spray. But that's it. Everything else just goes quite automatically. So it's once a month or once every 6 weeks. You transplant, you harvest, and that's pretty much it. So it's like when you install a system like this in your backyard, it's almost like passive income, right? So because we come and help you maintain the system, you just see your plants grow, and then at the end of the month you get paid.
Urban Greens offers standardized solar-powered aquaponics and hydroponic systems suitable for various budgets, catering to both households and businesses.
Like one of the main differentiators of what we do, this is kind of like the beating heart of the system. So this is our power backup and remote monitoring solution. So for especially the aquaponic systems, and like we will soon do our first hydroponic systems with a system like this as well. is that they run on solar during the day, and then at night they go over to the grid. But then even if you have a power cut at night, like the battery still takes over. So these systems are just always running, and you're reducing your power cost like by using the solar during the day.
With a team of 17 professionals, including technical staff, marketing and sales personnel, and engineers in agriculture and electrical fields, Urban Greens is gradually expanding its capacity to transform urban spaces into productive green environments. When you come to the Urban Greens headquarters, you will find this demonstration garden, an example of the urban farming solutions that they can offer to you. A simple garden of this nature that you can have at your homestead, whether in your backyard or at the front as you're getting into your house. But the other interesting thing is that if at all you want agriculture to be appealing to the young people who feel it is not appealing in this day and age, it has never been more appealing than what is here at the Urban Greens. Jerome Paul Sonko, NTV Tonight, Kansanga, Kampala.